Alright guys, it's VS here again. Today I have a Dig TDM. The reason I'm posting this is because I kind of need something to post and I can't really play a long game like Domination because of how much I lag for some reason now. I don't know if any of you guys are having the issue. If you are, please tell me so I can kind of help resolve what the issue is. But every 5 or 10 minutes I have a lag burst where I just can't do anything at all for, it seems like 10 to 20 seconds. It's kind of ridiculous. Sometimes it's worse, sometimes it's not as bad. But it is irritating either way because you can't really play a full game and go on a good streak because at one point you just lag and everybody kills you and it's really irritating. But this game was a pretty good close TDM. I love games like this where it comes down to tooth and nail when it's close to ending. I think they were at 73 and we were at 66 or 67, somewhere around there. It might have been 68, and we still somehow pulled back the win. It was pretty awesome. You guys will see that in a few minutes. But what I want to talk about are my thoughts on the map since they kind of just came out a couple days ago. And, you know, I like Dig. It's not horrible. I wish people couldn't get up on the walls. I think this is a remake of World at War map. I'm not sure if they could get up on the walls in that or not. I never really played World at War that much just because of all the hackers and stuff. But I don't like how they can climb on the walls. That's kind of irritating. It makes it harder to rush around when there's somebody up on the walls just kind of looking around. Otherwise, it's not too bad of a map. It has a pretty decent layout. You can rush around without too much issues. Without too many issues, I guess is the grammatically correct way of saying that. But there's a lot of routes you can take. There's not just 3 like on most of the other DLC maps like Pod and Frost, which I'll get to in a second. But this map, you know, like I said, you can rush around on. There's a lot of different routes you can take. A lot of kind of spots you can sneak around as you need to. And it just works out pretty well. I just suggest avoiding the middle. I don't think I ran there too much, but if you do, you're bound to get picked off by somebody that's head glitching or standing on the walls or something like that. But Frost, I really like Frost, as I was kind of mentioning in my other commentary 2 days ago. I don't know if it's because it's a snow map or if it's because of the layout. I've always been a sucker for snow maps. I've always liked them. I don't know why exactly. I even like the one in MW3. I can't remember the name right now. But that was a pretty decent map, kind of hard to rush around on as well. But I like snow maps mostly just because they're snowy and it's not a scenery that you see that often in any of the Call of Duties. There's probably 2 or 3 snow maps each game, it seems like. So it's not that popular, but the layout is also not too bad. I don't like how there are 2 routes where there's windows that people can sit, and for some reason on these DLC maps there seems to be an increase in target finder LMGs. Or maybe that's just from me not being on Black Ops 2 for a while due to Skyrim, but there's 2 windows where snipers or LMGs can just sit, and they most usually do. They just sit there and watch that route. One is on B-Dom, and then the other is one side over. There's 3 sides. I like rushing on the side that has a bridge, and that just seems to be the easiest one to rush around on. It seems to be what other rushers take. And you don't have to worry about campers too much over there because they don't seem to just chill over there. They seem to be on the other 2 routes. So Frost isn't too bad. I kind of like it better for Domination over anything else. The one side that does have the 2 windows, I was going to mention this, the one side, not the middle, but that side, you can go onto that side and it's pretty good for running the spawns because it has a door to the back of their spawn and a door kind of to right before B-Dom. So you can pick people off, go into B-Dom, and go back behind and see if maybe they're spawning over there. Don't quite know Frost spawns points, but it's kind of in that same general area. Sometimes it's on the other side of that spawn point, so you kind of got to run over there sometimes, which is tricky because of that route to B-Dom. Now Pod, when I was first seeing this in the where you vote for which map you want to play next, it actually looked like poo to me, which describes the map pretty well in my opinion. I'm not a big fan of Pod. That's just a camper's paradise, and LMGers, snipers, all those annoying stuff that you always run into. Shotguns aren't too good on the map, but the 2 main annoying things are because most of the routes are also wide open to where you got to have an assault rifle or an LMG or a sniper to pick off other people camping back there. B-Dom is kind of difficult to get to because it has the same thing as Frost, 2 windows that people just sit in, and that's really irritating. But just like Frost, you want to rush on the side that not very many people sit on, and if you play Pod enough then you'll know which side I'm talking about. But this game is wrapping up decently fast. I think I have a couple seconds left. If you liked the video, like it. If you didn't, dislike it, and you'll get to see the nice little clutch comeback win we had there. I was telling my teammates not to die, and it worked out somehow. I really didn't expect to win it. I thought for sure they'd win, but you know, my double kill at the end, which you might see or have seen or whatever, it was pretty awesome, and it was a nice kill cam. But guys, that wraps up for this video. I'll catch you on my next one.